Israel's war machine keeps turning.
They'll continue to find support from the United States in terms of the tools and capabilities, the weapon systems that they need, as well as the advice and the perspectives that we can offer in terms of urban warfare.
Pundits say President Joe Biden's public embrace of Israel was a way to support, but also to restrain the scale of its military response to Hamas's October 7th attack. But by choosing to provide unconditional support for its war in Gaza, Biden's already tied the U.S. to the outcome of this conflict, the toll it's taken on Palestinians, the risks of regional escalation, and the heavy costs Americans will also incur. Saying that Israel has the right to defend itself, as the Biden administration has said repeatedly, does not mean that the U.S. is obligated to defer to Israel when doing so clearly goes against our interests. Publicly, Biden administration officials have expressed their discomfort.
It's imperative that Israel act in accordance with international humanitarian law and the laws of war.
We want to see patients protected. We want to see hospitals protected. We have spoken with the Israeli government about this, and they have said they share that view.
Frankly, the scale of civilian suffering and the images and videos coming from Gaza are devastating.
Does Biden have any leverage to shape Israel's response?
I've encouraged the Prime Minister to focus on trying to reduce the number of casualties while he is attempting to eliminate Hamas.
The U.S. does play a critical role in supplying weapons and military aid to Israel, which sustains the war as well as Israel's ongoing occupation. But leverage doesn't work unless you specify a cost or apply pressure, a step the White House is unwilling to take. And that's generating dissent within Biden's administration and party during an election season. The war is also pushing existing fault lines in the Middle East to erupt. Now, this war may serve Benjamin Netanyahu's political needs, but it does nothing to advance U.S. interests, to stabilize geopolitical tensions in the Middle East, or to help with the drawdown of U.S. troops in Syria and Iraq, who now find themselves targets in a new war. Days before the Hamas attack, Biden officials actually boasted that their handling of the region had freed up resources to focus on other vital issues, to reduce U.S. involvement in regional wars. Now, that looks like fanciful thinking. And this war is also distracting from other foreign policy priorities. It's undermined the U.S. standing in the world and further depleted its military coffers. The war in Gaza increases the risk of the U.S. itself getting drawn into a wider war. Most Americans know our policies in the Middle East have cost us dearly in lives, resources, and global standing, but they've produced little by way of security.
American leadership is what holds the world together.
Biden's unwavering material support for Israel's war in Gaza is harming America's global standing and our national security. The U.S. has leverage that can restrain all parties to secure a lasting ceasefire. But leverage only works if you use it.